Best of the Northwest has been Seattle's premier art and fine crafts show since 1988. The show invites about 120 exceptional artists to exhibit at historic Hangar 30, located at Magnuson Park in Seattle. Have you ever wondered what it takes to create a fine art event like the Best of the Northwest show? Is it the service vendors setting up a floor plan? Is it the talented artists that come from all over the Pacific Northwest to create their booths? Is it the dedicated Northwest Art Alliance staff who organize and manage the event? Is it the incredible volunteers that help keep the show running? It's all of this and more. It takes a dedicated board of directors using their energy and creativity to imagine the show's possibilities. The Northwest Art Alliance Board is made up of a diverse group of people from different backgrounds and skills. Some are artists and exhibit at the Best of the Northwest shows. Some are retired and have worked in management or finance. Some are working parents who understand the need for a healthy art community. Each show is a hive of activity from setup to operation to cleanup. This time-lapse video records the orchestrated chaos, followed by a celebration of creativity by the artist and the patrons alike. This is an active board who are filled with energy, enthusiasm, and willingness to get involved in projects and programs. This board needs a balance of talents with a variety of voices to make a stronger organization. We need people who love to make new contacts in the community, and those with creative ideas for activities, events, and fundraisers to move Northwest Art Alliance into the future. This board is in search of a team that demonstrates the value of diversity with a mix of age, interest, gender, and ethnicity. Consider joining us. Go to nwartalliance.org, look under support, and find out more.
I am a volunteer. I contribute in my neighborhood, my community, and as a member of the Northwest Art Alliance Board of Directors. I wake up in the morning and say, what can I do to help support art? What can I do to help bring more success to artists in our community? I know I'm making a tangible, positive difference in the lives of others. The future is bright. I look forward to helping this organization move in new directions. The transformation from a basic warehouse to a vibrant, exciting art venue is always amazing. This organization is growing, evolving, and thriving. When you look at these events, you just see the energy and the positive impact it is having on so many artists in this region, and becomes a venue where art lovers can come and see the very best. Each show is a hive of activity from the very beginning of setup through the operation of the event and finally when the doors close. Each artist has been given a great opportunity to showcase and share their art with people who understand the importance and the effort that goes into each creative project. Northwest Art Alliance has given me an opportunity to find a pathway for greater artist impact. I'm able to help others while enriching my own life.
Northwest Art is special. It's creative, it's quirky, and it's filled with the spirit of our awe-inspiring natural beauty. My house and my jewelry box is filled with art from our amazing and creative Northwest artists. After coming to the Best of the Northwest shows for almost 2 decades, I decided it was time. It was time for me to give back to an organization that has brought so much joy and wonder to my life. And that's why I joined the board of the Northwest Art Alliance. I wanted to be part of an organization that supports the artists through mentoring programs, cultural connections, and focusing on our small artist communities. I'm especially proud of our Patron of the Arts membership program. This program was designed for people who love art and want to give back, but maybe don't have the time to join the board. All proceeds from the membership program go directly to supporting our artists. We have something special here in the Pacific Northwest. And the Northwest Art Alliance is dedicated to supporting our community of artists so that our artists can focus on creating beauty and joy for all of us.
I am so proud to be a member of the board of the Northwest Art Alliance. I'm the longest term member. I've been for probably over 10 years, and I'm an artist myself. I started doing the show. I did it for a couple years and then got an email saying that they were in danger of closing the show because of lack of support on the board. So I joined at that time 10 years ago, and the board keeps changing. What we're doing is evolving. We're doing more and more stuff to support artists and to bring more art to the community, bringing groups in. One of my passion projects is the Emerging Artists Program, where I am the mentor for usually 2 artists a year, and answer their questions, teach them how to set up a festival, teach them about marketing, financing, whatever they need to learn about being in the art business. So that's one of the things that I really love. But the creativity and the energy and the work that the board members put in has really caused the organization to evolve over the last few years, and it's just been wonderful to be a part of that.
I've had a lifelong love of the handmade and opened a store, Cracker Jack, in Seattle that carried exclusively the work of artists, most of whom were local, many of whom did the shows at the Best of the Northwest. So I was very familiar with the Northwest Craft Alliance, as it was called then. And when Kathleen Miller, who was the executive director at the time, approached me about applying for a position on the board, I was very interested. Being a board member completely aligned with my store's mission, which was to promote the idea of the benefits and values of artist-made goods that were available locally, the idea of supporting local artists, the idea of teaching people about processes that they may not be familiar with. And the Art Alliance allows the public to meet the artist and to find out directly from them all about their artwork and their processes and what makes them tick. And so that was what really interested me in becoming involved with the Northwest Art Alliance. I served initially as a parliamentarian, after several years was board president for a little bit, and then stayed on several more years as a board member at large. As a board member, I was able to contribute to many objectives, including in 2011, transitioning from a company held by the original shareholders into a nonprofit, which made us eligible to apply for grants, which was very important to us. Besides feeling that I was working for something worthwhile, it was quite a different experience for me, having been a sole proprietor, to work with a team of creative and passionate co-board members. And we created an environment of trust and support that allowed us to make some very tough decisions and navigate a lot of diversions in the road. Sometimes it was an incredible amount of work, but ultimately very satisfying and very worthwhile. We got a lot done. I made some great friends, and I feel that my time spent on the board of the Northwest Art Alliance was fruitful.
I joined Northwest Art Alliance. I'm one of the younger members on the board, and I really believe in the power of art to connect generations. And so I think with Northwest Art Alliance being such a stronghold here in the community, there's a way for me to kind of connect what they've already built with younger emerging artists and also the digital audience that we all know well of. And so even as a growing family, I think it's great for young families and younger artists to kind of plug into this community and this organization, and then just be part of the vibrant Seattle art scene. So as an artist myself, I thought it was a great idea to join and plug into an organization like Northwest Art Alliance. And I hope it inspires other artists to take part in this organization, see what we're all about, come and join our fairs, and just participate in what Seattle is known for its art scene and the vibrancy that it brings to the city.
Having been a working artist long ago, I've always had a love of all kinds of art in all mediums. Life took me in a different direction, but I've never lost my love of art. When a friend told me about volunteer opportunities with Northwest Art Alliance, I jumped on it whenever I was in Seattle and was able to. And once I retired, I was much more involved and was asked to be on the board. Having worked for many years in southwestern Alaska in indigenous Yupik communities, the cultural connections effort that Northwest Art Alliance had really drew me in. Being able to provide indigenous artists with a showcase and art outlet for their work is a major goal of Northwest Art Alliance. The board members of Northwest Art Alliance are an extraordinary group of people with many, many talents. And as a whole, I think we really work well together in making things happen. It's amazing to see Hangar 30 go from being a dark, bleak warehouse to transforming into a vibrant show with artists of all kinds. We have amazing staff members who keep the show rolling, who do troubleshooting, no matter if it's missing electrical cords or their curtains falling down. They keep the show rolling and keep things on track.
Professionally, for many years, I was the lead on grants, both writing these and implementing them. I have taken those skills to Northwest Art Alliance and can see that those funds have had a huge impact on the way the organization can support artists. The varied skills that each member of the board brings makes for a strong and balanced group. I love working at the shows. It's very fun to go all around, seeing all the artists, new and old, and what the fine crafts people are doing. And it's just a pleasure to talk with them, see who they are and what they like. Art is very important in my life. While I do create a bit myself, my true passion is the art of horticulture, and I am a lifelong gardener. I do find personal fulfillment working with these people, making friends, and knowing my volunteer time is making a difference. As each show approaches, I'm ready to say, sign me up.
Art needs community and community needs art. I think Seattle has an incredible emerging art scene and it's growing bigger every single day. I think it's really important to support local artists and their unique perspectives that come from this very unique region called the Pacific Northwest.